One of the main things that'll turn somebody away from your game is if your cutscenes are poorly made. In this video, I'm going to be comparing two of the same cutscenes, only one of them is made poorly, and the other one was made with a lot of effort. Bear in mind, however, the cutscene with a lot of effort is a tad long, so just try to bear with it, because afterwards I'm going to be going over what exactly makes a bad cutscene and what makes a good cutscene, in my opinion. So first, let's go ahead and watch the bad cutscene. So that was pretty bad. Now, let's go ahead and watch that same cutscene, only with a lot more effort put into it. So let's go ahead and go over why the second one completely blew the first one out of the water. One of the reasons is we faded out the screen before the cutscene. That kind of gives the player this sense of, oh my gosh, something's happening. The other thing we did was add those black bars, which some people find annoying, and I personally find them annoying in movies, but it kind of makes the game feel more like, okay, this is some sort of important cutscene or something. Another reason it was better is we used transparent windows, and as you can see, we only had 2 lines available to us, but it fit perfectly well within the 96 block height black bar. And another thing that we did to completely change the way the cutscene feels is not only did we have better dialogue, but we also had tiny little, like, chibi-like characters, which were taken from the Battler sprites to kind of express what emotion that the character speaking has at the moment. It's also useful for, as you've seen when they both talked at the same time, which you don't normally see much in like single dialogue stuff like this, but you can have stuff like that happen, and by using these little show picture commands, you can kind of express the emotions of the characters, like I said, and it just looks really cool when you kind of have them talk at the same time. Another thing we did was we gave the characters emotion. We gave them, and I don't just mean the picture wise, I mean like we actually gave them dialogue, and it actually felt like they were characters in a game. They didn't just feel like they were just slapped in and like lazily given this role to do something. They actually felt like they had a purpose. They had a significance to them, and that was achieved by giving them a sort of personality each. Like, even though it wasn't that much of a personality, because this isn't really that type of video, but you can see the giant difference that makes. Another thing that I did to change things up was add a little section where you can walk around. You're supposed to find the item that the fairy wanted, but if you don't, you can try to lie, and then as you can see, we kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit, just to add a little bit of humor into the game, just in case the player rather does try to get cheeky with it and wants to see if you've added anything in, if they do. So as you can see, every important moment I kind of do this little movie-like effect, I guess, with the black bars, and then like the tinted screen a little bit, the color's different, and the camera panning and stuff like that. All of those things make a giant difference. So yeah, the first scene to the second scene, there's almost nothing identical other than the actual scene itself, but nothing is alike other than what the scene is supposed to kind of represent a little bit. You know, you're going to a fairy or whatever because they have the power to answer any question or some mysterious nonsense, and that would happen in an RPG world that we all love. But the way it's told definitely makes the difference. So I hope this helped you guys kind of create better cutscenes, or at least give you an idea on how to create better cutscenes for your games. I might be doing a tutorial on how I did the little character emotions, but we'll see. Bye!